funding. And essentially, the way it works is by breaking down the existing requirement for lump sum investment into tangible resource-based elements. So, just going on, currently if you're looking for funding, there are a lot of hurdles in your way. The angel networks generally look for propositions that have a strong proven management scheme, a developed product or service offering, some potential sales, forward orders, or a track record with a few sales, and most importantly of all, potential for explosive growth. The current approach is where you would go and ask for £500,000, anything up to £2 million as a startup, and you present them with a business plan, projections, and at the moment we're looking in Europe and well globally at a success rate of about 2% of all business plans getting funding. The way the breakdown at the moment is into stages, but the requirement is as a whole. So whilst you have milestones, you would go through this certainly all the way up to launch and trading in one tranche, and then once you've proven the ability to bring in revenues, then you could look at second and third tranches through either more business angel funding or venture capital. Our solution brings together all of the existing players plus an important new addition, which is the supplier community. So we provide you as a tool with a implementation plan template that's industry specific to actually allow you to define the resources you're looking for together with the revenues that they would help generate, and then each of those is a micro investment. The implementation plan has the beauty of allowing lots of people to work together without arguing. This is the kind of thing where you actually break down your financial requirement into individual components, such as in this case workshop space, somebody to do drawings, specification. This is for a manufactured product, but injection mold tooling, provide the actual raw materials for whatever you're trying to make, and get the distribution channels and supply chain in place. Then, as you can see in the lower section, what happens is that supplier might invest that resource, but want to have his cash flows met so that his costs can be met. And we would go to our capital investor base, either through companies such as Scrub Funds here, or the angel networks, to get micro-investment funding into what would then be an established supplier, instead of a startup. As I said again, the implementation plan effectively defines at the outset the way things are going to work, what's going to happen, and avoids squabbling and loss of control and all of those negative things. Okay, we've concentrated on four sectors to start with: manufactured product, software and web, food service, which is kind of restaurants, and the third sector, which is quite big in the UK for supplying public services. The first step, if you're interested in basically getting the tools and then defining your plan, and we would circulate it to the resource and capital investor bases, is to sign up. For entrepreneurs, that's a nominal fee of €30 a month. For capital investors and suppliers, there's just a sign-up fee of £1 because we use your PayPal email address. But there's a commission structure in there as well. Okay, that's an example of a more detailed example of a plan. You know, the sort of thing that you would see when you get access to the portal, and there's comprehensive help on how to go about defining a plan and finding the resources that you need to actually make it happen. Our automated fulfillment engine then goes and creates a number of fulfillment options to get the best value for you as an entrepreneur. So if you've got 5 potential suppliers for something, it breaks down and does the sharing out of future profit shares and payments from revenue to get you the best reward. That is to keep as much as that for you as the entrepreneur. All of it's off balance sheet, so there's no equity giveaway as such. This allows investors to actually, importantly, retain ownership of their investments from the start to the delivery of the promised return, which comprises payment, deferred payment, and profit share. Okay. Once you've defined the plan, we've identified potential investors. You can choose who you want to submit the plan and invite to invest. If there's a shortfall, obviously, you may need to expand your invited base of investors. And then we create a draft supply and investment agreement, which can be issued out. We can customise it and go from there. Finally, to mitigate risk, we're tied in with a number of software as a service ERP providers to provide low-cost tracking of both the plan and the investments. So any investor can log in and see where their money is, where their resources on a day-to-day basis, and how the plan is performing against what is agreed. So if you're interested in finding out more, and that's just reward sharing, please log on to our website. Thank you.